Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to tell you the story of how Rob and I met, and I want everyone to know that yes, we are engaged. Here's the ring. And so how we met was on Twitter. I want to say it was back around 2011. I'm pretty sure it was 2011. And it was because of actress Alyssa Milano, who follows us both on Twitter. Alyssa Milano. And so we've been together ever since then. Of course, it started out as more of a friendship, and then it became something more. And when it became something more, there were people who have tried to break us up over the years. It's a long story, and I'm not going to name names, and I'm not going to get into like a whole bunch of details because it's not necessary. But I think a lot of it had to do with jealousy, at least the first one. Some of it they didn't understand, or they didn't think it would last, or it would go anywhere or something. I'm not sure. But I know some thought that we would never see each other in person, and we have now. So, some things are worth waiting for. And that was one of them. But we started on Twitter in DMs, and it moved to, of course, everyone remembers Yahoo Messenger. We used to have a lot of fun on there. Because they used to have like those little animation things, and I thought they were hilarious, some of them. Can't really remember some. I just remember that some of them were pretty funny, and we used to do that. And there was games you could play between each other on there. There was a lot of stuff you could do. And it went from the DMs to that, and it was still, messages for a while. And then eventually, we would do video chat. A little bit at a time. Until it became that we now have it on all the time. We've been doing it that way for years, and it's just so weird to not have it on. So, it's Skype. And we moved to Skype, of course, is what I'm saying. We went from Yahoo Messenger to Skype. And so that's what we do. It's been that way for years. And we finally got to meet back in January, of course. In person. So, and eventually, we'll be married. And we'll be living together, most likely in Ohio, of course. But, yeah. A lot of people have tried to break us up. But we pushed through. We weren't going to let that stop us. We've had a lot of people who pretended to be our friend, which I have said before, who tried to break us up. I'm not really sure why, to be honest. I mean, I have my suspicions, but we had a friend, the first friend we thought we had, was actually friends with Rob for over 10 years. And that got bad. And it was all out in the open to everyone to see on Twitter. And it was her and her two friends. And I had a friend that became her friend. And then so there was like basically them against us. And they would basically turn people against us. I really don't know why to this day. And a lot of it, I have blacked out basically. Like, when like black out, but my memory does this thing where bad things I don't remember as much. I'll remember bits and pieces, but I think it's like a response to, I guess, trauma, for like a better word. I'm not really sure what to call it, but my brain just kind of, blacks out those memories. So I don't really remember much. I remember most of like most things happen, but a lot of it I don't remember. Like, I remember back then we would have like three-way calling. We would like talk to each other on the phone like that. Sometimes some people would get left out. I do remember that. I do remember certain things. But, a lot of the things that was specifically said, I guess I don't remember much, just because it was bad and my brain just kind of blocks it out. That's a better word. Blocks it out. It just does. That's why I just don't remember certain things. Because my brain, I guess, trying to protect me. I don't know. Anyway, that was then. Then finally, we got away from them. And then we had other friends that pretended to be our friend again. But I went through that already. And then, of course, there was my friend, who I thought was my friend for over 20 years. Anyway, she tried to break us up. Well, basically, she tried to make me choose between her and him. And I wasn't going to do that. Because who does that? At least that's how it felt to me. I'm not naming names or anything like that. I'm not getting into specific details, of course. But, so then, that was that. We've been kind of bouncing from friend group to friend group because of that. But now, we have two of the greatest friends in the world. Jen and Angel. Of course. So, we're pretty good now. But yeah, we've been together since 2011. And, yes, again, we are engaged. And we wanted everybody to know that. We wanted everyone to know how we met. And that's basically the shortest version without going into a whole bunch of details, which I was not going to do in the first place. I don't like to name names. I don't want to get anything started or anything. But we wanted you to know how we met and that we really are engaged. So, that's that. And, yeah. I think that's about it when it comes to that. So, thank you for watching. And we hope you enjoyed this video, a little insight on us and how we met. And we hope that you come back and watch all of our videos that we post in the future. Grocery hauls, recipes, abandoned places, museums, tourist attractions, anywhere we go, vacations, which right now are very rare. But, arts and crafts, cleaning, just about anything we think of that we want to post, we will post a video on. Thoughts and opinions, how we deal with everyday life, stuff like that. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, subscribe, comment. Don't forget to click that little bell icon so you know when the next video is coming out. And as always, all of our social medias will be linked in the description below. And thank you for watching.